What is up, YouTubers? Welcome to The Breakdown. I'm your host and narrator, Coach Klein, coming to you from the couch. And here we're going to be taking a close look at First Take, Max Kellerman, Stephen A. Smith, ESPN. And here I'm going to be diving a little bit deeper into the thoughts and debates that Stephen A. and Max Kellerman share on the air. Alright, so enough with the bullshit and let's get into it. First topic, please. So before hearing Stephen A. and Max Kellerman's opinion on the Josh Norman and giant Victor Cruz and Janoris Jenkins jabs throwing at each other, first I'm going to say stupid of the Giant. Why would you poke the bear? Why would you even take any chance of this inciting beast inside of this guy that shows he could be a top corner? And Josh Norman, you gotta come harder back than that. You sounded like you didn't know what you really wanted to say. I kind of hoped you was just gonna come straight back. You're about to get the beat, but I don't really know how strong you are with your conviction. So Stephen A. Smith goes on and on about money, blah blah blah. I feel like he should step up to the challenge, ask for the assignment. Okay, no problem. Stephen A. Smith gets that opinion, but again, it always comes back to the money with this guy. Now, Max Kellerman, I'm starting to have a problem with because this guy, he's always going off to some other analogy. Let me take it to baseball. Like, come on, man. We're talking about Josh Norman and we're talking about Victor Cruz here. Why do you have to take it to some guys I have no clue who you're talking about? Maybe that's just me as a fan. Showing my ignorance here. Really don't care. Just not really a baseball guy. So, that being said, Max is starting to get on my nerves with all these different sports analogies. He needs to stick to the main topic, make sure he nails down his point with one or two. Here we go, talking about Colin Kaepernick again. But for the most part, I know Stephen A's stance. I know Max's stance. I disagree with both of them in certain aspects, but I'm not going to get into that right now because there's subtle differences. I'm about to dig into Dabo Sweeney's ass real quick. Now, first he says he doesn't agree with using the team as a platform or the distraction that comes with the protest. Number one, the platform that he's on is using him just as much as he's using that platform. Aren't these owners and TV companies getting paid millions and millions of dollars to watch him play or players play? So these guys earn to be on that platform, so they absolutely earn the right to exercise their constitutional rights on that platform. Number two, it's only a distraction because people like you, the protest itself and not the issues that he's trying to address. He's adapted his protest. He's moved on from the point of just taking a seat. He's moved on from the point of just giving money. He's now moving to the point of actually going into the community and actually working with activists. What are you doing to move along your side of the argument? You're sticking on the same old subject that every single uncomfortable white guy is talking about. I disagree with his actions. I wish he would find a different way to say. No, you sound like every other dude. Come on, man. Take a better stance on this. Take a progressive stance. Don't be like everybody else, Dad. This is why I'm the MBG. That's the mad black guy. They're just lining up for new assholes today because Tony LaRusso is just this arrogant fucking prick that demeans black people with every single word that comes out of his mouth. It's just, I heard about his comments, but I didn't hear them for myself, so I would refrain from having a bad temperament towards him because I heard nothing but good things about Tony LaRusso. Then this shit, oh my fucking God. Like, number one, this country has not been good to us. So why would we respect something that has done nothing but disrespect us? And then you want to go into find another way? Okay, let's find another way. Let's find a way that doesn't fucking offend you and see how far that fucking gets us, okay? Because I'm cursing too much. This is too much. I'm getting to a point to where I see red and I need to stop because this guy will be the end of the show before it even begins. I'm telling you, these comments are just absolutely unacceptable from human beings. Like, come on. These people feel oppressed. And when I say these people, I feel it's me too. I'm black, obviously, if you can see my avatar. I'm a black guy. Like, I get it. I know the struggle that these guys are going through, and I know why they do what they do. I can understand why this country's flag doesn't stand for all of us. Number one, it doesn't stand for me. I don't necessarily agree with everything this country does. Now, I more tend to feel along the ideals of this country of what we believe in more than what we practice. Song written by somebody that literally could have owned your great-grandfather. Could have owned your great-grandfather. Think about that. Would you stand up for that song if somebody owned your family member? Think about that. Boomer Esiason, I liked you. I liked you too. And you're talking about you would have cut the guy? See, these are people that have zero understanding on what it means to be black, and yet still feel the need to punish somebody for the experience in their life that they're just now learning about, because guess what? They don't teach this shit in school. Last year, a couple years ago, I wouldn't have blamed Colin Kaepernick for not knowing this, because his head was in the game. His head was in the books. And then guess what? People started talking to him. People started saying, hey, this is not something you maybe want to do or be associated with, because this is your history. This is your people. This is what we went through. This is what this song really means, or this is who wrote the song. See, people don't understand what it means to be black. So if you don't understand, if you can't even try to have a conversation about it before trying to punish somebody, then don't speak. Just stop. Don't speak. Fucking boomer. Don't think I don't see you, Max Kellerman. You just try to slip in a little jab at Tony LaRusso saying wherever he goes, guys get bigger. You sneaky little motherfucker. You're starting to come around. This is why I have mixed feelings on you, Max. Man, that was a good little jab. Good job. Point for you. I mean, come on, Stephen A. Smith. What do you want the man to do? He was asked a question and he gave the best answer I feel like he could have gave. What did you want him to say, Stephen A? Oh, I'm going to quit football. No, come on. There's plenty more football. He can make it up later on in the season. Though I hope he doesn't. Though I hope he fails and falls flat on his face. But like I said, the man's comments were kind of endearing. Makes me feel like he really wants to get back out there, give it his all. And you can't blame a man for wanting to do that on something he worked so hard to achieve. So Stephen A. Smith, back off. Give the man some space. Let him make mistakes. It's week 1. Come on. Final thoughts on today's broadcast. Overall, great job by the duo Stephen A. and Max Kellerman. Nothing but love. Everything I say is of course should be taken with a grain of salt. I'm just a guy sitting on a couch. It's been real. Till next time, Coach Klein.